Good morning friends, I am Commander Atul Kumar Rohatgi. I am speaking to you from the platform of ISRE Institute of Excellence. We are going to start a new series of talks in the field of HVAC, and this series is going to be focused on psychrometry. As you are aware that psychrometry is a very important aspect of air conditioning. We have to understand psychrometry because psychrometry is the study of properties of moist air, and in air conditioning we are dealing with moist air always. Wherever we go on earth, whether we are in Leh or Ladakh or we are in Sahara desert, which is supposed to be very dry, we are still having moist air all around us. And when we want to cool this air, or we want to control the moisture, or we want to heat the air, or we want to add or remove moisture, we are dealing with moist air, and therefore we have to understand the properties of moist air. How do we study this property of moist air? We do it with the help of 7 different psychrometric parameters. There are 7 different psychrometric parameters, and if we know any 2 of them, we can plot them on psychrometric chart. The psychrometric chart, one chart has got 7 different parameters. We can read all those 7 different parameters on the psychrometric chart. I will explain it to you how we do it. And the first parameter that we have in psychrometry is the dry bulb temperature. Dry bulb temperature is the most basic psychrometric parameter. It is measured with the help of a simple thermometer. This thermometer can be placed in ambient air, this can be placed in room air, this can be placed in air entering the cooling coil or heating coil, or in the flow path of air coming out of the heating coil or cooling coil. So whichever be the sample of air, we can measure the dry bulb temperature of that air. This being temperature, it can be measured in the scales of degrees centigrade, degrees Fahrenheit or degrees Kelvin. On the psychrometric chart, the dry bulb temperature is plotted on the x-axis. The psychrometric chart looks something like this: the y-axis and the x-axis. As I told you that there are 7 different parameters, all those parameters are read on the same psychrometric chart. The curve, the saturation line looks like this. On the x-axis we plot the dry bulb temperature. When we move from left to right, the dry bulb temperature is increasing. When we move from right to left, the dry bulb temperature is decreasing. And as you know that on any graph paper, if we draw a line that is vertical, that is perpendicular to the x-axis or parallel to the y-axis, all the points on this particular line are going to be at the same value, whatever is there on the x-axis, and here on the x-axis we have dry bulb temperature. So all these points on this particular line, they are going to be at the same dry bulb temperature. If I draw any other line, the same will be true on those lines also. That is, all these points will be at the same temperature. All these points will be at the same temperature, and therefore these lines are called constant DBT lines. That is about dry bulb temperature. We are going to have more lectures on different psychrometric parameters one by one. If you want to study about these psychrometric parameters, if you want to understand them, follow me on the YouTube. And also, in case if you want to become a professional in this field, in the field of HVAC, I recommend that you join ISRE Institute of Excellence. We are imparting training in the field of HVAC, and we can help you become a good professional. And in case if you are already a professional, we can help you understand the basics better so that you can rise better, rise higher in your career. That's it. Thank you. All the best.